All right, you guys, it is Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni Day. Finally, to all of the women out there that are watching, no matter what you do in life, you never, ever, ever go full Amber Heard. The conclusion here, I have said this since before, long before this ever broke out between her and Justin Baldoni. Blake Lively is not a good person, that she has proven herself not to be a kind person, okay? And that's largely due to the fact that she is a modern feminist, and so she has to create struggle where there just isn't any, okay? She has a track record of being difficult to work with, from Armie Hammer, who got fired from Gossip Girl because he said during a dinner that she was a bitch, regarding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, when I just recognize that they are up on their high horses and that they potentially treat people very badly and that really they're bored and rich. Another circumstance that made me see right through Ryan Reynolds and the kind of person that he is, when despite being friends with Joe Alwyn, who dated Taylor Swift for 5 years. She's best friends with Blake Lively. Ryan and Blake and two other of her friends all staged a mass unfollowing of Joe Alwyn like they were 13 years old. Okay, Ryan, you're 48 years old. Grow up. Literally grow up. I have not seen a case so open and shut in my life. And the more that I read and the more details that I get into, I'm just shocked at how many lies were told, okay? This is about that narrative that I think they instantly started spinning. I believe that they are going to be able to prove in court that this was personal. Ryan Reynolds versus Justin Baldoni, all of the evidence points.
Polished face that graces magazine covers and red carpets might be hiding more than we think, especially behind closed courtroom doors. That's the unsettling question surrounding Blake Lively, one of Hollywood's most celebrated stars, who is currently embroiled in a tense legal battle with actor and director Justin Baldoni. On the surface, Lively appears to be the epitome of perfection, a respected actress, devoted mother, and fashion icon. However, even in Hollywood, the facade can only last so long before reality steps in. Today, we're peeling back the shiny exterior and diving into the controversy surrounding Lively, a controversy that has everyone talking. Why is she so determined to keep this legal fight under wraps? What could she be hiding beneath her seemingly flawless reputation? For years, Hollywood has perpetuated the myth that stardom can shield you from almost anything, whether it be everyday annoyances or major scandals. Public relations strategies and high-profile friends often smooth over life's rough edges, but in a courtroom, none of that matters. Once you're called by the judge, all your fame and fortune lose their influence. This is exactly where Blake Lively now finds herself. Lively has long been an A-lister, known for her philanthropy, fashion statements, and squeaky clean public image. So why is someone like her caught in a legal dispute with Justin Baldoni, a lesser-known figure? According to rumors, Lively's control over how she's portrayed is slipping. The clash between her carefully crafted persona and the harsh reality of legal proceedings is exposing a truth. In the courtroom, stardom offers no protection from a determined lawyer eager to dig into every corner of her life. Something more significant seems to be happening, far beyond a routine legal dispute. Could change how we view Blake Lively forever. When celebrities find themselves cornered, one of their common tactics is to file a gag order. On paper, it makes sense. If you can't stop the legal process, you can at least try to control the damaging remarks made about you. However, courts don't always go along with this tactic. Gag orders typically exist to protect the integrity of a trial or safeguard vulnerable parties, such as minors. Trying to silence an entire legal proceeding simply because you don't like what may be said is much harder to justify. Despite this, rumors suggest that Lively has tried multiple times to secure these orders against both Baldoni and his attorney Brian Friedman. She has reportedly cited sensitive information and inflammatory comments as reasons to restrict public statements. Yet, every time she attempts to silence the conversation, the judge denies her request. Critics argue that if you take a dispute to court, you can't expect the proceedings to turn into a private VIP event. As Lively's efforts to keep the case quiet continue to fail, curiosity surrounding the situation only grows. Why is she fighting so hard to make this legal battle disappear? Is she protecting her reputation or hiding something more? Many high-profile legal disputes never make it to a public hearing, often disappearing through quiet settlements or dismissals. Lively's team reportedly tried to convince the judge to throw out this case, but the judge refused. In today's legal landscape, where concrete evidence is needed to dismiss a lawsuit, Lively's pleas seem to have fallen on deaf ears. Her star power, which often opens doors for her in Hollywood, appears to have no influence in the courtroom. This situation is not just a fleeting rumor about who's dating whom or what her next movie is. It's a legal clash that's gaining momentum, with every failed attempt to shut it down only drawing more attention from the public and the media. People are wondering why someone as outwardly unproblematic as Lively is so desperate to make this legal battle go away. Is it a matter of principle, or is she afraid that hidden secrets will come to light? The judge's refusal to budge has turned this routine civil dispute into a boiling pot of speculation. Every attempt she makes to extinguish the flames only seems to fan them higher. Yet there's more to this story. Few words cause more anxiety for a celebrity than deposition. In a civil lawsuit, a deposition is where the truth is laid bare, with lawyers asking pointed questions under oath. There's no red carpet, no carefully prepared script, and no do-overs. Any mistake or half-truth can be used as ammunition in court, a stark contrast to the tightly controlled media interviews that Hollywood stars are accustomed to. If rumors are true, Blake Lively is doing everything she can to avoid a face-off with Brian Friedman, Baldoni's attorney. Friedman has a reputation for drama, once even threatening to sue Lively into oblivion. Understandably, this would make anyone anxious, but personal tension isn't a valid reason to avoid a deposition. Lively's repeated attempts to delay or block the deposition only fuel the rumor mill. What is she so afraid of? Is it something that could come out during questioning under oath? Critics argue that her reluctance to answer questions makes it seem like she's hiding something, while fans wonder if she's simply trying to protect her privacy. In the end, the law rarely allows people to avoid depositions unless there are extraordinary circumstances. And every motion filed by Lively's team seems to only increase Friedman's determination to grill her in court. One misstep during the deposition could blow this case wide open, exposing everything she's worked so hard to keep hidden. But depositions are just one part of a much larger puzzle. No one thrives in the spotlight quite like Blake Lively. Known for her impeccable style and philanthropy, she's built an image that sparkles as brightly as the diamonds she wears. However, legal proceedings don't revolve around image management. They revolve around facts, testimonies, and evidence. Even the most well-crafted PR campaign can't overshadow a damning revelation in court documents. Behind the scenes, Lively's influential network may be working overtime to reshape the narrative. Top agencies, crisis managers, and high-profile advisors usually excel at spinning stories before the public can react to a star's mistakes. However, this situation isn't a minor social media scandal or a canceled talk show appearance. It's an ongoing legal conflict where every filing, hearing, and motion becomes a matter of public record. Sweeping this under the rug won't be easy. Fans are now left grappling with a startling realization. Perhaps the star they admire is not the humble, all-smiles icon they thought she was. Maybe her polished persona is the product of clever marketing. After all, can anyone truly maintain a perfect image without slipping up from time to time? If Lively loses control of this story, the repercussions could be severe, not just for her brand but for those who have invested in the belief that she's incapable of wrongdoing. Meanwhile, Brian Friedman is a key player in this legal drama. One minute, he's the no-nonsense attorney exposing alleged misconduct. The next, he's delivering theatrical threats about suing high-profile figures into oblivion. Critics accuse him of being an opportunist, using celebrity cases to elevate his own reputation, while his supporters argue that he's just doing his job, pushing as hard as possible to defend his client. For Blake Lively, Friedman represents the one person she's desperate to avoid. His confrontational style, paired with his rumored possession of documents that could undermine Lively's narrative, has her on edge. Some speculate that he may be holding evidence of behind-the-scenes power plays, while others think he's simply using intimidation to break her resolve. But this legal battle doesn't exist in a vacuum. In today's digital age, every whisper becomes a social media roar. Fans are divided into two camps: Team Blake, who sees her as the victim of opportunism, and Team Baldoni, who believes the case exposes a darker side of Lively's quest for control. The media, of course, is having a field day with every new development. As the case progresses, the stakes are growing, not just personally but professionally. Careers in Hollywood can pivot on a single revelation, and a scandal that tarnishes one star can boost another. That's why the public is so glued to every twist in this legal drama. Reputations, incomes, and future projects are all hanging in the balance. If this case goes to trial, it's sure to be a spectacle, drawing attention from all corners of the entertainment world. Reporters will analyze every word, bloggers will break down body language, and fans will argue passionately online. It's even possible that other celebrities, co-stars, directors, and producers could be dragged into the fray, compounding the hype. Ultimately, what's at stake isn't just Blake Lively's pristine public image or Justin Baldoni's reputation. It's a broader question. How much control does a person really have over their public narrative, especially when legal obligations clash with Hollywood illusions? Will Lively's star power help her navigate this crisis? Or will the court force her to confront the kind of revelations she's spent years avoiding? If there's something truly damaging lurking beneath the surface, it could completely reshape how we see her, and serve as a cautionary tale for any celebrity who thinks they can control their story entirely. For now, we can only watch, speculate, and wait to see what unfolds. Will Blake Lively emerge unscathed, or will her attempts to control the narrative backfire spectacularly? That remains to be seen, and it's precisely why this legal battle has captivated so many people. There's no neat, scripted Hollywood ending here, only a rapidly unfolding drama that could rewrite the story of one of Hollywood's most admired figures. As the situation develops, more will surely come to light. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next revelation in this unfolding saga.